Hello, good morning बच्चों कैसे हो? I hope that you all are fine, doing well, happy. So today's class again it's about the chapter 1 because you guys are again saying that ma'am please repeat graph also. So only about the graph. I thought that I need to make one video on graph and the numericals that are related only with the graph. Okay. So today's class will be about the graph in class 9 subject physics and the chapter is motion. So welcome to my classes and without any further delay, let's get started. Okay, so graph is what? If someone will ask you what do you understand by the graph? So graph is a kind of diagram that shows relation between variable quantities. Relation between variable quantities. Variable means that can change. Variable quantities. Oh, better see, like I hope that all of you see cricket also. So in that case also we see the runs, they are throwing their balls with some speed. So there are pie graph is there, bar graph is there. So in case of the cricket also you saw the graph. So what is that? That is the only pictorial representation of the numerical data. That is graph. Graph is a diagram that can shows us the behavior of the numerical values of different physical quantities. So in our chapter, the graph that we will study is about the motion in a straight line, and the graph that we are talking about will be a straight line graph and it is known as the line graph. The line graph we will study. In mathematics also you studied is a simple graph, line graph. This graph is between there are two axes. This is origin, this side y-axis, this side x-axis, and both are perpendicular to each other. Line graph means any straight line we will, in straight line or a curved line, but it will be a line graph only. Okay, it can be like this, it can be like this also, it can be like this also. So these graph we will study in this chapter. So first thing that you should understand, graph is the pictorial representation, or we can say it is a diagrammatically representation of numerical values of different physical quantities. In our chapter, because we are studying it about the motion of any object in a straight line. So in this case, we studied about the distance, we studied about the displacement, speed, velocity. So in our chapter, our subject, the graphs that are here is what? Distance time and velocity time. Two graphs, important graphs, questions comes from here. So please check out. So firstly, I am telling about the distance time graph. Now see, when I am talking about the distance time graph, this is also known as the ST graph. ST graph means what? S represent distance, T represent time. When we are drawing graph, x-axis represent the independent variable, y-axis represent the dependent variable. So independent is what? Time, that doesn't depend. This is origin. Dependent side, distance. Distance depend upon the time. With the time, we can say that when we are moving from one point to another point with respect to time, then we say that the distance covered. So distance depend upon the time. So this is y-axis, this is x-axis. So ST graph is this. Now there are different cases. First, when the object is at rest. Now see, bacha, this is a straight line motion. This is origin O. This is point A. This is final point, for example, F. Now I am saying that origin, it is starting from the 0. This. And here 5 meter. Time was also 0 here. Okay. T also 0. Distance covered also 0. Coordinate of time and distance both are 0 at this point. But when I am saying that object is here, so for example, distance is 5 meter he covered and time he took is 3 seconds. Okay. Then he went to the final point. So for example, distance till here from origin. I am taking this distance from origin. So origin to here the distance is 15 meter and time, for example, it took 10 seconds. Okay. Like this. So if I am saying object is at rest at origin, object is at rest at origin, it means object is here. So there is no line in the graph, nothing, because object is at rest. There is no movement in the object. Okay. But if I am saying object starts its journey from the O and it comes to A and now object is at rest. Object is at rest at point A point के ऊपर. So now tell me the graph. What will be the graph? Because it is at the rest at point A. So at point A, it already covered 5 meter from the origin. So for example, distance is this side. This is 5 meter. This is 10 meter. Like this. This is 15 meter. So object is here, and now in object there is no movement because it is not moving. It is at the rest at that time. So what will be the graph? Graph will be a line that is parallel to the x-axis. Okay, this is the first case. Now second case, I am saying that the graph will be like what? Object is moving uniformly. Object is in uniform motion. Is in uniform motion. Or we can say that moving with the uniform speed. Object moving with uniform speed. Object, or we can say object moving with uniform speed. Moving with uniform speed. So what will happen? What do you understand by uniform motion or uniform speed? Equal distance in equal interval of time. So graph will be like what? See, I am erasing this first part. Now, because it is moving with the uniform motion, so I am making one table. Here it is distance, here I am making time. So in 1 hour, it covered 2 kilometer. In next 1 hour, again it covered 2 kilometer. In next 1 hour, again it covered 2 kilometer. It means in equal interval of time, it is covering equal distance. So that is known as the uniform motion or the object moving with the uniform speed. So see bacha, what will be the graph? If I am saying according to this, 1 hour 2 kilometer. Next 1 hour कितना हो जाएगा? 4. Here. So first point is here. Second is here. Then third will also be like here. Then fourth will be here. If you will say like this, na, in 1 hour 2 meter, in next hour next 2 meter, in next hour next 2 meter, in next hour next 2 meter. So graph will be like this. It will be a straight line passing through the origin. It will be a straight line that is passing through the origin. Okay. So this will be the graph. I am making it dotted so that you can understand. Okay. So this dotted one is what? When object is moving with the uniform speed. Okay. Third case is what? When I am saying an object is moving with the non-uniform speed, or object is in non-uniform motion. So it will be like this: 3 kilometer 1 hour, 2 kilometer here 5. Or it may be like this also. This side distance, this side time. Now I am saying that distance is 3 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 3 kilometer, but time is here 1 hour, here is 3 hour, here is 1.5 hour. So what we can see that when out of time and distance, any one physical quantity is unequal now. It means object is covering equal distance in unequal interval of time, or unequal distance in equal interval of time, or we can say both the quantities are different. Like sometime it is 3 1, it is 2 2, it is 5 3. So both the quantities may be different, or but it is a condition that out of 2 1 should be different. So in that case it is known as the non-uniform motion, or we can say object is moving with no uniform speed. So in that case what will be the graph? Graph will be like this. If it is increasing, see अभी यहाँ पे मुझे तुम लोगों को एक चीज और बतानी है. It can be zigzag like path also. Non-uniform motion in book it is showing like this, but you can make it like this also. Very simple, no issue. Because sometimes if it is increasing, sometimes it is decreasing, increasing. So this kind of the graph you can also make. So see, ध्यान से समझो पहले. This is when object is at rest. This is uniform motion. This is non-uniform motion. But in non-uniform motion also, if I say that distance time I am talking about, so कैसे होगा? See, if we are covering equal distance in equal interval of time, uniform, not equal, so non-uniform. But when we are moving with the time, so distance cannot be decreased. That thing you know. Distance is not a vector quantity. Displacement can be decreased. क्योंकि displacement you guys know ना that this is the origin point. So if I am going at A and then I am coming back to the B, so this total distance was 10 and it covered 5. So if I will ask you that what is the distance, bacha, so you will say ma'am 10 plus 5 15. So distance will always in increasing path. You cannot show it like that it is going down. It cannot be down. It cannot be down. It should be in increasing way. Okay, unequal but increasing way. It cannot be decreased. Remember this thing. But if this graph, if I will say this is not distance time graph, this is displacement time graph. So displacement can be less with respect to time. Time is increasing but displacement is decreasing. Displacement is negative also. So in that case graph can go down also. Okay, but in our syllabus displacement time graph is not here. It is only distance time. So I hope you understand the three cases. One, rest. Second, uniform motion. Third, non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion can't be in negative direction because distance cannot be negative. So remember this thing. Okay, so this was about the first graph. Now about the second graph. Okay, with this I will tell you one more thing that is known as the slope. So before we are moving to the next, I want to tell you about the slope. Some children are confused about the cos theta, sin theta, tangent theta. See bacha, in 9th class and in 10th class in trigonometry you will study about this. For now in physics, बहुत ही छोटा सा यूज है and that I want to tell you now only. उसके अलावा ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. See, if there is a triangle like this, okay, just wait. This is a triangle like this. If this is triangle, yeah, right angle triangle, and this angle is theta, this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so this is what? Base. In front of theta, this is perpendicular and this is hypotenuse. So there are three angles. One is known as the sin theta. Sin theta is always perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay. One is cos theta. It is base upon hypotenuse. And one is tangent theta. Tangent theta is what? Perpendicular upon base. Remember this thing. This is perpendicular. Okay, so these are the three formula that you should know. And hypotenuse theorem तो आप लोगों ने already 8th standard में पढ़ा है. That is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. Okay, so sin theta, this shows this side divided by this side. Cos theta shows this side divided by this side, and tangent theta shows perpendicular divided by base. So if I will talk to you about the slope, so slope क्या है बेटा? Slope is a tangent theta. How? See, कोई भी ग्राफ है तुम्हारे पास, and this is a straight line, and this is y axis, this is x axis. Okay, distance time की बात करते हैं. Distance is on the y axis and time is on the x axis. This is origin, and if I will ask you that what is the slope of this graph, so you will take the 2 points, you will draw perpendicular from that on the x axis, and you will draw perpendicular through that from on the y axis. So the points here are y1, y2, point here are x1, x2, and you all know, I will not repeat again and again, slope represented with the letter m, and it is change in the quantity on the y-axis, y2 minus y1 divided by change in the quantity on the x-axis, x2 minus x1. तो ये क्या है? If I will say this angle is theta, this angle is theta, so tangent theta same होगा या नहीं मुझे बताओ. Tangent theta क्या होता है? It is perpendicular by base. If I will make it as a triangle, see ऐसे, if I will make it as a triangle, this is theta. So what is this? Perpendicular side, what is this? Base side in perpendicular, what is this? Y-axis. Base is क्या है? X-axis. So change in Y-axis divided by change in X-axis क्या होगा? Tangent theta. So you can simply say slope is tangent theta and it is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So we will use this only. No need to worry about this. But I just wanted to tell you that slope is tangent theta also. And जैसे जैसे थीटा इंक्रीज होता जाएगा स्लोप क्या होगा? पॉजिटिव. बट इफ इट विल गो डाउन सो स्लोप क्या होगा? नेगेटिव होगा. ओके, रिमेंबर दैट थिंग. सो अभी लाइक जैसे अगर मैंने दिया एक ये वैल्यू दिया दैट कैलकुलेट द स्लोप ऑफ दिस, कैलकुलेट. ओके, आई विल मेक वन मोर डायग्राम एंड देन आई विल आस्क यू दैट व्हाट विल बी द स्लोप in out of the three case, in which case slope will be more. See, so one is this, one is this. This is first case, this is second case. If I will tell, if I will ask you, so for example this is theta 1, this angle is theta 2. So slope of first part will be tangent theta 1. Okay, slope of second part will be tangent theta 2. Or we can say same way y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Take any 2 points here. Draw on x-axis. Draw on y-axis. Okay. Take any 2 point here. Draw on x-axis. Perpendicular. Draw on y-axis. Now tell me, bacha. formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. In this case, first case, y का वैल्यू सेकेंड केस में y की वैल्यू से कम होगा या नहीं होगा, and when the upper thing is lower than this one, so result will also come low. Okay, remember this thing. तो सिंपल याद रखो, जितना थीटा कम होगा उतना ही स्लोप का वैल्यू कम होगा. तो we can simply say slope for this one will be lower than the slope for second part. Okay, so you can compare that also. जैसे अगर मैंने क्वेश्चन तुम लोगों को दिया, there is a graph of distance time origin. So out of these two curves, first and second, out of first and second, which one will have more speed? Speed ज्यादा किसमें होगा? Second, क्योंकि उसकी slope क्या है? ज्यादा है. Okay, so that is the question. Now the next graph that we should study is velocity time graph. We can call it VT graph also. Again, same way, line graph we need to make. Line graph, y-axis, x-axis. X-axis independent quantity time. This is origin. Y-axis dependent quantity, that will be velocity. Velocity is in meter per second. Time we will use in second. Okay. So again, first case, body is at the rest. Body rest पे है. So simple, there is no doubt. Body is at rest. Velocity क्या होगा बच्चा? 0. Remember, this time you cannot make like this. Okay, this is not the case. I am saying body is at rest. Body is at rest मतलब velocity 0. So velocity 0 is here only. So graph will be like this only. Now if I will say that object is moving with constant velocity, it means velocity is not changing. यानी कि if I will say case 1 body at rest, no graph यहाँ पे होगा. Second I am saying body is in uniform motion. Body is in uniform motion. So now see, uniform motion मतलब equal distance in equal time. So उस केस में क्या होगा? Speed will be constant. So I am saying speed is constant and it is moving in one direction only. Okay. So in that case, because speed and velocity is constant, so object is in uniform motion. So this will be graph. When object is in uniform motion, this is the graph, uniform motion. Okay. If I will say object is moving with uniform acceleration, remember. यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन, तो क्या होगा बेटा? यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन. यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन का मतलब चेंज इन वेलोसिटी, क्योंकि एक्सेलरेशन क्या होता है? चेंज इन वेलोसिटी डिवाइडेड बाय टाइम. सो इफ देयर इज इक्वल अमाउंट ऑफ चेंज इन वेलोसिटी इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम, यानी कि इफ आई एम कवरिंग 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड इन 2 सेकेंड, देन इन नेक्स्ट 2 सेकेंड नेक्स्ट 2 मीटर. So ये डॉट आएगा यहाँ, then ये डॉट आएगा यहाँ, ऐसे ही for the next it will be like this, it will be like this, and when we will draw graph it will be like this. So this will be the case when I am saying that object is moving with the uniform acceleration. This is uniform acceleration. समझने की कोशिश करो. First is body at the rest, velocity 0 होगा, कोई ग्राफ ही नहीं होगा. Second is body is moving with the constant velocity. कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी का मतलब क्या है? स्पीड और वेलोसिटी में एक ही डिफरेंस है, दैट इज डायरेक्शन. इफ आई एम सेइंग आई एम मूविंग ओनली इन दिस पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन, स्ट्रेट लाइन मोशन, आई एम नॉट रिटर्निंग ऑन दैट पाथ, आई विल नॉट रिटर्न, आई एम गोइंग इन द सेम डायरेक्शन विद द कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी. सो उस केस में ग्राफ ये होगा, यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, सेम डायरेक्शन, आई एम नॉट चेंजिंग डायरेक्शन. अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग. ओके, so this will be the graph. Now the third case, uniform acceleration. Acceleration क्या होता है? Change in velocity by time. So if equal interval of time, change in velocity is also equal, so graph will be like this. Now the fourth and important part, if I will say non-uniform acceleration, तब क्या होगा? See, if I am saying non-uniform acceleration, अब यहाँ पे दो पार्ट हो जाएंगे बच्चा. लास्ट जब मैंने बोला था ना, लास्ट केस में लाइक डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ में मैंने तुम लोगों को बोला था, व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, सो डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ था. डिस्टेंस कभी भी नेगेटिव नहीं हो सकता है, बट वेलोसिटी नेगेटिव हो सकती है, बिकॉज वेलोसिटी इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. इट मे बी पॉजिटिव, इट मे बी नेगेटिव, इट मे बी जीरो ऑल्सो. सो व्हाट विल हैपन, नॉन यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन दो पार्ट बन सकते हैं यहाँ पे. ठीक है, इस केस में भी दो पार्ट बन सकते हैं. यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन ऑल्सो. सी, इफ I'm riding one bicycle, so I started from the 0 and now it is 10 meter per second. So my velocity is increasing with respect to time. Suddenly I applied brakes and velocity is decreasing with respect to time. So if I'm saying uniform acceleration, velocity is increasing with respect to time. If I'm making graph like this, so it will be also uniform acceleration but decreasing, in this case decreasing with respect to time. Try to understand. Okay, this both the case are of uniform acceleration, both the case, but in this case velocity increasing, in this case see यहाँ पे velocity कितना था, for example 25 मीटर पर सेकेंड, एंड यहाँ पे कितना हो गया 0, अचानक से ब्रेक लगा दिया. So this graph decreasing, this is for retardation, I can say uniform retardation. Okay, I hope now you got it. Uniform retardation समझ में आया? Going upside uniform acceleration, decreasing uniform retardation. Now I am saying non-uniform acceleration. So non-uniform acceleration में क्या होगा? Again it will not be a straight line graph क्योंकि यहाँ पे change in velocity is not equal in equal interval of time. Okay, so out of the change in velocity and the time, one thing will be unequal. The second thing, it can be increase, it can be decrease. So again both the graph possible in non-uniform case. It will be like this and it can be like this also. Okay, this is non-uniform acceleration, and if I am talking about this non-uniform retardation, दोनों ही तो पॉसिबल है ना. सो दैट डिपेंड कि हम लोग वेलोसिटी को इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं या डिक्रीज कर रहे हैं. दिस साइड वेलोसिटी, दिस साइड टाइम. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द ग्राफ्स एंड आई होप यू गॉट इट. सी ये अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, नॉन यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन, एक्सेलरेशन होता है v minus u by t. A is equal to change in velocity by t. So if I am saying change in velocity is equal in equal interval of time, so that is uniform. But if I am saying change in velocity and out of time one quantity is unequal, so that is non-uniform motion. Now in non-uniform it can be increase, it can be decrease, because this graph is velocity time. This is no distance time graph. Velocity may be positive, velocity may be negative. So graph ऊपर की तरफ भी जा सकता है, graph नीचे की तरफ भी आ सकता है. So these were the cases of the graph. If someone will ask you about the slope of this graph, so you can simply tell slope will be acceleration. If we are talking about this, तो ये negative आएगा result, and negative acceleration क्या होता है? Retardation. If we are talking about this, so again same way, 2 points we will take, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, same way. So this will be the slope of VT graph, acceleration. One more thing we can calculate from the velocity time graph, and that is what we can calculate the distance covered by the object. Actually it should be called displacement. Okay, so displacement covered by the object we can calculate. How we can calculate? जो भी area है, for example if okay, I'll erase only little part and then I will tell you. See, so if I'm saying this is origin, time, velocity and one object covered like this. Okay, यहाँ से यहाँ तक this. So what you will do, area under the slope, area under the slope or area under the curve, this area you will calculate. This is representing what? A triangle. Triangle area you all know, so you can simply calculate the area. So we can say area under velocity time graph gives us distance covered by the object. Distance covered by the object, जितनी उसने distance covered की है ना, वो हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. सो एंड द सेकेंड स्लोप क्या देता है? एक्सेलरेशन. वी कैन फाइंड आउट एक्सेलरेशन. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द ग्राफ्स चिल्ड्रन. नेक्स्ट वीडियो I'll make on the numericals only. Okay, don't worry. Numericals of the same topic on the graphs. How we will calculate the displacement, how we will calculate the distance, how we will calculate the like slope. So that video will be about this. And please, if you like this video, press the like button and let me know if any doubt in the comment section. Till the time, just take care of yourself. Be happy, healthy. Thank you so much. Bye bye.